7:29 p.m. Night before the big gig. We're flipping the hell out, trying to get everything packed. Can't find a good cooler. Dad's going a little nuts. See what's happening out here. Psst, Mark. Mark. What's he doing?
Nobody knows where it is. My phone that some idiot took and put back there. There's the other freaking glove that I lost.
Night before the big gig.
Thursday, December 23rd, 2010. My son Rocky's birthday. He's 12 years old today. On our way to Connecticut for the Hype reunion show. Just so happens to be our 10th anniversary. And started 10 years ago. And Johnny Lovebone fell in love and moved away and ended it all. I've been on the road for about 18 hours. I drive to Atlanta, an 8-hour round trip, come back and pack, pick up the boys, and drive another 12 hours, and we got like 2 hours left. It's not raining and snowing. I'll go back and rest a few hours and head over to the gig. This year we didn't have time to practice. Last year they practiced without me and I met them on stage and it all worked out. This year nobody practiced, so what Joe and I usually do before we start a song on stage and we can't remember it. Good luck, hopefully remember all 20 or 30 songs that we're going to do. I can't speak for the other guys, but I should be okay. You know, not that I'm bragging, but I've played these songs for so long that it's pretty easy. They're such good players that all they got to do is keep it simple. So I'm looking forward to it. It's always great to get on stage with Joe, John, and Mark. It's been a year since we jammed last year, same place. Dewey's in Seymour, Connecticut. Joe's brother, George, Craig, own and run the bar. Small little place, but should be packed. Christmas is on a Saturday this year. So, you know, we couldn't do the gig on a Sunday because everyone's going back to work on Monday. We usually do it the day after Christmas. So today was the day, Thursday before Christmas Eve. And, you know, most people are off tomorrow, so it should be a good night.
What can I say, people? Johnny Lovebone, I gave him the fucking name. Let's give it up. We're all gonna miss him. Come on, keep it coming. Johnny Lovelow! All right, all right. This is the part of the show where Mark says, you got 2 seconds to talk, so I'll do my 2 seconds. This is the one song that we always, put our hearts out to the people that we lost. Good friend of ours, Chris Tannick. I know Mike should be somewhere in the audience tonight. We miss you, Chris. Chucky Bennett, good friend of mine. Francesca, we're thinking of you, your father. We didn't know him, but we know you, and you're wonderful, and we love you so much. Anybody who's lost someone this year, last year, whenever, put your glasses up, whatever you got. This is for anybody who's missing someone that you love right now.
Lightning crests and new mother cries. Her placenta falls to the floor. The angel closes her eyes. The confusion sets in. For the doctor could even close the door. Lightning crashes when old mother dies. Her intentions fall to the floor. And others' heads longs now to be baby down the hall. Oh, now feeling coming back again, like a rolling thunder chasing the wind, forces pulling from the center of the earth again. I can feel it. Crisis, a new mother cries. This moment she's been waiting for. The angel opens her eyes, pale blue colored eyes. Presents a circle, puts the glory out to hide. Oh, now feeling coming back again, like a rolling thunder chasing the wind, forces pulling from the center of the earth again. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it coming back again, like a rolling thunder chasing the wind, forces pulling from the center of the earth again. I can feel it, oh, I can feel it coming back again, like a rolling thunder, chasing the wind, forces pulling from the center of the earth again. I can feel it, oh, I can feel it, I can feel it. Thank you.
I remember one specific night at Shenanigans. It was one of those nights where it was just like the high just started almost like on song 1 or 2, and from the opening shots that we had of Lamone or whatever it was that Mark would bring up from the bar, we'd shoot a shot of something, and then next thing you know, it's beers and shots later, and you're having a great time, and it's rolling, man. We're jumping up and down the stage. Things are just, absolutely out of control, having a great time. And I think these two girls had left the bar and come up behind the big windows that were in back. They had like this big bay window in back of us. There was this sheer glass, and I hear Steve yelling at me from behind, as he would often do, and so I turn around to see what Steve was yelling at, and there are these two girls that were in back, and I think I had to turn this way, but we turn around and there are these two girls that wanted to get our attention, and they kind of yelled up like that, and like something of them, like a Motley Crue video or something, they pulled up their shirts and, and pressed their hokins against the glass, man. And there it was. I mean, and I think that, I don't remember whether or not we kept playing or not. I think we kept playing. I have no recollection of it, but yeah, there it was. I mean, it was one of those kind of moments, and we had a couple of things like that happen, but it was just like surreal, man. And I think that Steve had like a smile on his face after that. That was like the Cheshire Cat, and he just, like that was probably one of his best nights ever, as well as it was for a lot of us. But man, yeah, that's like one of my favorite stories.
Let him cry.
Marky, what are you doing?
Yeah, I feel like Frankie Sullivan, pre-gig. I remember he used to set up stuff, we'd bring stuff, hey, can I help you? He'd say no, because people would take stuff and put it right in the center of the stage. And that's where my drums go. So then I grab the stuff, I have to move it to another spot, it's double work. I remember this keyboard stand would be right next to my drums. I'm like, put this keyboard stand there, and I threw it on the ground and putting something else there. All of a sudden, Mark, the nicest guy in the band, picks it up and puts it back against the wall, and I come back, I'm like, who the hell put this keyboard stand back here again? I threw it across the stage again, and Mark's like, I did. And I'm like, oh man, I'm sorry, because he's so cool that you can't yell at Mark, But, yeah, I'm getting in Frankie Sullivan mode, if anybody knows what that means. I know Ken Rock knows what it means.
Frankie.
Rocky, I love you. Happy birthday. The life of a retired rock star, leaving for the gig. And here we go. I'm going with the no gel look, the messy look, like the kids do today, Hey man, Jake Gyllenhaal. My son thinks Jake Gyllenhaal's hot.
I'm not homosexual.
Brokeback Mountain. All right, bye everybody. I gotta move your car. Bye, Mother. Bye, Rocky. Happy birthday. Bye, Mark. On the way. Okay. Marky D. Dr. Marky D on the way. Hey, Love Bone. Suck it, Love Bone. He could be in suspense.